all of the tentacles just kind of gently caress you and
Aw.
help you up.
Oh
So nice. This
As
is
you
not going to end bad.
you start to what feels like sink into the form.
Oh,
no, Tony.
Desperately punt one of them out of just sheer frustration.
Sure, yeah.
It's like,
Just
kick.
Ira, you if you look at the floating thing, you would notice that it is dead set on you.
Love it. Can I intimidate it? Can I try to intimidate it?
Yeah, first.
I thought you were running, and I was helping you.
Yeah.
You were running, right? Yeah.
I'm
We didn't
a
get very
large
far.
human. I can do
Yeah,
it.
but it's this thing's airborne. It doesn't care.
I got a success for intimidate.
Okay, keep that in mind, and now roll a sanity, please.
Okay.
It's always good.
Dang.
Oh, no.
I failed regular times.
Pretty hard, yeah.
Okay, so you are like you're kind of frenzied right now as you're trying to intimidate this thing. You're like babbling at it and like flailing your arms, and it's just it's motionless in the air, staring at you horrifically.
That's good.
All right, who has the highest dexterity?
I've got 85. Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Would you all? Okay, so let me give you a layout, and I'll give you a sec to like formulate a plan, and then we'll go from there. So
looks like I'm writing this down.
As you're the ones who are running, you are faced with 4 of these shambling forms. There are more who are on the other side who are making their way towards you, and kind of in the middle above is this floating flesh fertilizer thing. And
oh, it's so much worse.
The mushroom tender.
No.
The spore layer. I don't know what else to call it. So, yeah. Okay, so do you all want to kind of talk about like a plan, and then we'll go from there?
This thing's up in the air. I can't like get to it.
Well, it looks like it really wants Ira, so maybe we kind of let it get close enough that we can all attack it because it's distracted by wanting to eat Ira.
I was about to say.
No, but
I am not being sacrificed.
No, you would be bait. There's a difference.
All right, it's different. One of them is that we want you around at the end of it.
I've robbed banks. I've been bait before. That's fine.
Excellent. And so then it's distracted, but then we need to get rid of these guys coming up at us. I got a bone chainsaw. I can do a chainsaw dance. I learned it in the closet.
Oh, you learned the chainsaw dance? There are components that will give you a full mastery of the chainsaw dance. That you hear that in the back of behind your eyeballs as your headache throbs.
That's good.
It wants me to dance.
You need a face made of flesh and a nice necktie.
I have a face made of flesh. I do not have a necktie.
True.
Theodore, give me a
You just need a
necktie.
necktie.
Do you want to borrow this? Gertie, I'll just take this off. You can borrow my necktie. It's really nice.
Thank you.
Everyone's just watching you. The shambling forms have stopped to contemplate what's happening.
That's good.
All right, so
Time they put it on.
loosely donning this necktie, you have received a plus 5%.
Heck yeah. Yeah, so we're going to distract it and everyone who's got a weapon do. But who's going to attack the flesh tube and who's going to attack these jabronis?
The flesh
cheer
dude's
you
coming for
on.
me, so I got him
And,
with my
well,
baritsu.
I also see that as a potential trophy kill, so I'm after that one.
I'll go after the little
All right.
guys. I'll put me
Little
in
guys it
between
is.
the little guys and the rest of you.
And I'm
This
gonna
one for
just
the
back
little guys.
Theodore because I don't think he can take anybody on his own.
I cannot.
All right.
I'll go after the big thing with you.
Yeah, I'm ready to fight.
Mess it.
You're gonna use your gentleman's karate.
Yeah. I'll go in comparison to Theodore, I guess.
Yep.
We'll make sure it's three in each party.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm up first. All right. So you said there's all right. So the three beings, the three shambling corpses, 4 of them. About how big are they?
They were about like average of 5-ish to 6 feet tall, but they're very
Okay.
like wayfish. They're like pretty much just sinews and rotting flesh.
And
Or
they
not,
don't.
They're kind of mummified. They're really dried out at this point, but they have like shrubs and this ichor oozing from their
Okay.
faces.
And are they currently moving toward us? Or just
Yes.
Like,
So the ones behind you are like slowly moving towards you, and the ones in front of you are kind of just like they're just sort of like swaying and making like these like noises at you.
okay.
Love
I take off. Let's see. I take off my jacket, wrap it around my right arm, grab my hat in my fist, and ball it up, and take the knife in my other arm,
Yeah.
and I go, "Welcome to the kitchen, mother." And then I'm just gonna charge.
Alright.
I'm going to charge with my
You're gonna go
shielded
off.
arm. Yeah, I'm just gonna go off. I've gotten sick today. I've my mouth stinks. I'm ready.
Yeah,
There's
Breathe on
there
them.
are
I'm sure that would do
flies.
something.
You've got
Flies
like
everywhere.
some flies that
Fly
are
army.
accompanying you, backing you up. All right.
So I'll.
Let's make a contested roll as one of them brandishes its horribly chipped claws at you. So go for it. Give me a knife roll.
All right. So last time I did this, I did use a cook skill. Is that okay? Or
I'll allow it.
yeah,
Oof.
hard success, baby. 15 out of 65.
Okay. So you just plunge your knife into its throat, and it's just as like the it looks like it kind of just starts to dissolve into this Icarus form. Yeah, that one just kind of dissipates, melts right off of your knife.
Nice.
As I wipe the blade off. That's not me cutting. I'm wiping the
Right.
blade off on my sleeve, you see.
Right. Thank you for clarifying, because otherwise I'd have to roll for that. Another one is gonna like it just kind of coils back and like a vine or a whip coming at you is gonna try to make a slash from your flank. It fails. It whiffs. Who's next?
I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time in that I'm going to wait for them to try to hit me, but I am doing this in the air.
Ready at 'em.
Okay.
I am ready to
Oh, give
go.
'em one of
That
the
is a
two.
bold,
The one
bold
and the
strategy.
All right. So the tubed being it descends suddenly, almost like a time lapse, and it's much bigger now in front of you. It kind of looks like this horribly malformed meatball with its gaze burning to your soul. It is going to this horrible. I don't know how else to say this. This horrible liquid is starts to flood the area below it through the tube. It's just like this sludge-like
Oh
thing.
Lord. Okay.
God.
I would
And-
like to dodge if that's possible.
Well,
But
it's
continue.
not like it's not near you,
Okay.
but it's kind of getting near you.
All right.
It's like it's pooling onto the ground, and this thing even though its teeth are fused with the tube, it's like biting the tube as it does this.
Okay.
And let's see.
So the thing is closer.
Yes, it has gotten a little bit lower, and it is secreting a bizarre or strange fluid onto the pooling into the cavern floor.
Can I try to chainsaw it?
Yeah, you want to rev up the chainsaw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gertie gets a really strange glint in her eye. Go.
Are you gonna roll the chainsaw dance, or are you gonna?
I have two. I got a bone chainsaw, which is 20, and a chainsaw dance, which is 15. So I was just gonna do a regular bone chainsaw.
Okay.
I don't have
regular.
much confidence, but oh, I'm gonna wait. You can't do that in combat, right?
What?
Spend luck.
Bone to
Can you
chainsaw.
spend luck? No, I don't think so. No,
And
you
3
can't.
away.
You
So
can't
close.
do luck on combat, and you can't push on combat.
Dang.
So close. Closest I'll ever get to this bone chainsaw situation.
You know what? Because you got so close, I'll have it so that your next roll you can get a temporary extra. You can get a bonus on your next
Oh.
roll.
Nice.
That's good.
My
Yeah.
best.
So as you pull the string, it makes this sound, and you feel this this feeling in your core start to rev up. And the meatball creature starts kind of twitching a little bit at the sound of that thing, and now another fungal mummy being is going to lunge at. Let's see. So it is facing Tony, Paris, Theodore, I believe, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's got the lowest luck?
49.
50.
44.
Ooh.
All
That's
right.
me then.
Paris.
Paris, would you like to dodge? It doesn't matter because it critically failed
Nice.
and just kind of falls flat on its face.
It wouldn't dare.
We get some
It's start-
silly sound effects.
It starts, yes, and starts flailing. Its limbs start flailing like vines.
Oh no.
Quick tackle it.
It's like,
Pretty much, yeah. It goes full tube. All right, so who is next? After that plot twist, it is your turn, Paris.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if the highest number got it or the lowest number got it. I'm gonna then try and stab the monster while it's down.
Go for it. You're gonna get a bonus.
Okay, what do I do to stab? Just brawl?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you for giving me the bonus because I sure as heck need it.
Oh,
I got an 88 and a 78, so I failed.
You stab right next to its head, narrowly missing it. But
And I'm going to use that to say, next time I'm not gonna miss. What are you doing here?
yeah, you're
It
gonna
looked like
question
I
it.
didn't fail.
that's some good intimidation.
Yeah.
Been like, I deliberately did this.
It responds by leaking porous ichor.
That's good.
Oh,
I mean, it pissed itself or not.
such a conversationalist. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Leaking ichor.
Yeah, everything in this cave pretty much just pisses itself.
Relatable.
All right,
Leave us
Edward.
alone, you big bully.
All right. Well, I am just gonna, swing the torch at this, plague drony mushroom layer thing. Combat roll. Brawl. There it is. Yeah. I failed. I missed.
Okay, and it is going to it's going to try to spray you with this stuff, and it
Ichor.
succeeds.
Oh.
Oh.
And you start to also feel it around your ankles starting to pool up.
Oh.
Nice.
So let's see what happens.
Oh God.
You smell a pungent aroma of raw onions.
Oh.
And so it hit you on your left arm, and you feel it on your hand. Can you give me a Constitution roll, please?
Success. 42 out of 60.
Okay, so it starts to burn, and you take 2 hit points, but that's all that happens.
Okay. I say you will, devil. Get you for that one.
It just goes.
I don't have a knife, so I will try and just kick one of the mummies. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. I guess roll brawl?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 98 versus 25. It is very bad.
Is there
Not
is
a
there a way
fighter,
that
Teddy.
I can?
Not a fighter.
Is there a way I can support him in this, or?
Yeah, because in retaliation, the mummy failed. So it kind of like you kick, it doesn't connect. It like notices you kicked, and then sort of like moves out of the way.
Even the mummy doesn't see Theodore as a threat.
You're both just having an awkward time fighting each other. But
Swing my arms like this, and you get hit. It's your fault.
Tony, how would you like to help Theo out?
Let's see. I'm also just right there, right?
Yeah, you're like right up there.
Yeah, let's just go for brawl here. Well, that's a failure. So what do I need? Yeah, you know what? Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Let's push that. You know?
It's combat.
Oh, you can't push it, right?
You can't
Right.
push the combat.
All right. So I went and I failed. I was just gonna like help from right there. I don't know. Maybe tackle it, but I don't tackle it.
So what happens is the remaining ones of these mummified fungal creatures, they kind of start. So the one, I'll do it this way. Paris, you notice that the one in front of you that's face planted, it's starting to move as if it's being dragged. However, nothing is dragging it. It's kind of this almost magnetic force that's moving it. Can you give me a spot hidden?
Me? Yes, I can. I'm not gonna say it's good though.
Is it being pulled
let's
towards
see.
us or away from us?
That depends on where you're standing.
That is a failed.
Ah.
I've only succeeded like once this whole time. That was a failed sight.
Does anyone else want to take a crack at it?
Yeah.
I got a hard success.
So you notice that
Right.
all of these beings are being sucked towards the meatball creature,
Okay, so being pulled towards us.
and their limbs start to kind of twist and extend and bind around, like they kind of like form into its biomass,
Oh.
and it's got these like sinewy tendrils that are hanging off of it, and kind of
Can I
like,
try-
yeah. Go ahead. What are you saying?
I was gonna say, can I try and cut at those? Is it still my turn? No, I already moved. I already won.
I think it would be your turn now, but
Oh.
I'm just so all like the forms. There was like the 3, I guess, by now, or 2 that were still surviving, and the ones behind all of you. Those have kind of like melded with this thing, and sickly squelching as it like it's now like extending these trembling tendril arms out of itself, and it's like raking the fingers through the stuff that was expelled from its tube, and it's kind of a bit bigger now and more intimidating. Can everyone give me a sanity roll?
I failed.
Success.
I failed real
Extreme
bad.
success.
Yeah, success.
Yeah, everybody's
Heck, extreme success.
Wow, look at all of you.
So sane.
yeah.
Look at all
I
you,
failed with
everyone
a
except for Alex.
77.
And I got an 84 on my 27. My sanity is
How many people got failed sanities?
yo.
2 of us.
2? Okay. That is a 5 for Theodore, and that is a 4 for Edward. Tony, what are you doing?
All right, so these monsters, squelching corpses have combined with the mass. We'll say,
Yeah,
just fully. They're just in it.
they're in it. Yeah, and they're just like like they've essentially turned into tentacles that are hanging off of it.
Oh, like are they able to be moved freely as tentacles?
No, they're all attached to its body.
Okay. I want to try and climb it.
You try and
Okay.
climb it?
I want to try and climb it.
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
I'm going to try and climb it, and I'm going to try and attack it from up there. I don't have a good climb. Why did I decide that's what I was going to do? I don't
You
know.
already decided, though.
I've already decided. We're in it now.
You're locked in.
That just makes it so accurate, though. Like
Well-
we're both aware of our own stats as people, and we ignore them as people. But like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can do that. And you're like, can you? And it's like, we'll find out.
Well, this can only get so much worse if I push it, right? So that's not
Yes.
true.
It'd be considerably worse.
It could get a lot worse than that. So I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
it
take this
could.
failure. I don't need to just die like that.
Okay.
Die
There are other
by
ways to
fall.
die.
Just by
Yeah,
fall.
but I don't. That would have been ugly. I could see it.
Tony,
A million ways to die in the Dreaming Village.
so you failed the climb, right?
I failed the climb.
Okay. All right. So you kind of like start to try to get like a foothold on it. You're like, it's this big, like epic, like, yes, I'm going to do this. And you're like running to it and you get to it. And then it just kind of zooms out. And you're like, and it's just watching you furiously with its tentacles like flowing.
So-
I've got a lot of skills. This one is not it.
And all of the tentacles just kind of gently caress you and
Aw.
help you up
Oh
So nice. This
as
is
you
not going to end bad.
start to what feels like sink into the form.
Oh
no, Tony.
Can you give me a strength resistance with disadvantage?
Yeah.
You got a 55.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
I regret to inform you that this being, the fertilizer of spores, has it's gotten extreme success,
Oh boy.
Oh.
and you feel that extreme success as this throbbing pain shoots through you for
Been
a
there.
very lucky 1 point of damage.
Right.
Invincible.
Oh.
However, your hands are now fully submerged into this thing, and it feels worse than you can imagine.
It feels icky.
Where are my hit points on this sheet?
There's
there.
a lot of texture here.
Oh god.
Only 1 point of damage.
If I think feel it, so
Yeah.
should you.
What? All right, you know what? Just give it to me. The texture. Are we talking like, if you stick your hand in a watermelon, or
I'm trying to find
is-
the perfect like way to describe it. It's like
Do we need to?
I have such a specific thing in mind. Okay, it's like if you hacked up soap,
Uh-huh.
like bars of soap,
Uh-huh.
and then
Yeah.
just covered that in like marshmallow mush,
Yeah.
and there's just like
Kind of
layers of that type of like floating around in there. The occasional cheese globule.
Yeah. Like kind of
Okay.
gritty, but it's also soft.
Yeah, it's soft and solid, but the solidity is like you're not really sure, and it's like driving you crazy because you're not quite sure what you're like grabbing onto.
It's like a pudding when I put stuff in it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
a crunchy pudding.
Ooh, that's good.
yeah.
What a-
That's
There you go.
brains.
peeled grapes.
No.
God.
You're forced to touch brains right now.
All right.
Yeah, so you all have been watching this.
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up.
Just watch it.
Ira, you are next.
Yes.
As you're just kind of like, you just don't know what's going on. The scene is disconcerting, at least.
Yeah. Is Tony like meshing with this thing, or can he still be saved? Like through like
That's a
jumping
good question.
know.
I think
and
I'd like to know the
grabbing
answer
his
to this
foot,
as well.
potentially to pull him back down.
I mean, I don't know what the physiological makeup is of this thing, and to what degree he's gone or not. But
Tony, my dear boy, I'll save you.
Well, I
that would
do.
be pretty good.
I do know how to fight, so I
Yeah.
could try to fight it. So maybe we do
I
that.
would give her a rifle.
I wish
Do
I
we
had
still have
guns.
those
I'm very
guys
good at
out there?
guns. Extreme success. I do good fight. I do best fight around. The Iron Fist title was well given.
oh, you did? All right. So what do you?
I
what do
punched
you-
real hard.
Okay. Where are you punching it?
Solid question.
I mean, it's kind of spherical, right? But like,
Yeah. I
the-
want to try
side, front,
its
back.
eyes. Can I punch it in the eye?
It's a little too high up, so you're
Okay.
kind of mainly getting like a tube side from the back, front
Okay.
side.
The
Can I
back.
try to punch really hard? I guess where the tube is / hopefully kind of where Tony is there to try to like shake him loose through punching.
Yes.
Shake him loose by punching.
Yeah, like trees and apples, they fall when you hit it real good.
Okay.
What is this, Animal Crossing?
Yes.
I was gonna say that.
Just going up with your net, like
Just,
The
yeah, just, come-
crossover.
just shake me out the tree, please.
Doing it. But I got an extreme success, so
I love when we're in non-combat that Theodore is like, I want to touch it. But as soon as we're in combat, it's like, I don't want to be anywhere
away.
near that. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Did you hear that? The battle music started. I gotta go.
Did you hear the drums?
Once those staccato strings started up, we all got real worried.
All right. So you got an extreme success on the attack, right?
I did. I did good punch.
Okay. Can you roll for damage?
I did it. Okay. 3 and then 2. So
Oh,
5.
nice. That's pretty good. So yeah, you
I don't have
strike it with your iron fist into that nebulous zone, and it makes this like high pitched like sudden shriek, and then and Tony kind of like splotches out of it,
Yeah.
Ugh.
and this thing just kind of like hovers off into the darkness. This
Oh my god, did I win?
tentacles writhing. You did. You won the encounter. However,
Woo!
you're both still in the puddle of its secretion.
No.
Good.
Can I get a
Love
Constitution saving throw
Yep.
from both of you?
Ooh, extreme success. And Tony got a critical success.
Oh, mama.
A
We
one
got
and
a
one and
2
a
and a
2.
1. Yeah.
It is the
All
one and
right.
the 2.
That's pretty rad. So you each just take a paltry 2 hit points
Oh,
as your skin burns, but it could be way worse.
Paltry or
Okay, don't
poultry?
touch
Is there
this. It
chickens
hurts.
involved?
Paltry hit points.
Okay. I thought we were going to get superpowers. I got excited.
No, it's
Really
never.
excited
You
for it.
don't want them. You don't want the superpowers.
not
You're gonna
that
end up
too severe.
with a book for a face, or an
Or an
ant
ant.
for a face.
Or maybe a
A
mushroom
scorpion
for a
tail
face.
for a face.
Yeah.
We were
I
so
mean-
excited that we thought you were gonna have a mushroom for a face.
It was gonna happen for people listening. In our last campaign, my character's face was transformed twice from into an ant and a book, and when the mushroom was in my face, it was very, very frightening. That would be mushroom face.
Oh.
Oh no,
No, no.
Elmo's got a 19.
No such gifts.
There's a theme.
Not today.
Not today. Just unsettling whispers and bright colors.
Nice.
You know, the usual.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's all quiet now.
Let's run back to the thing, to the rotating.
All right.
Yeah, let's get out of
Do we
here.
have
Yeah.
enough
Yeah.
mushrooms
Yeah.
though?
I think we got
We
one
have
each.
6.
We
Okay.
each
I
got
just
one.
wanted to clarify before we
Let's
go.
just-
Do you all have your
Not the
numbers?
food.
Just
Yeah, I
okay,
wrote them
good.
down.
So you all have decided to return to the platform, right?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
gonna run back.
Okay. After like a minute or two, I feel like an agonizing eternity, knowing that thing has just kind of scuttled off and is in the darkness, probably furiously watching you. The sudden lurching of the platform startles you as it starts to move on this, or what feels like gliding almost on this track, taking you to a stopping point where it locks in place. And then the revolving. Who has the highest luck?
61.
Ooh.
Can you roll luck, please?
Sure can.
All of us?
Failure.
Wait, just Edward. You look around and feel that you're somewhere kind of unfamiliar. However, Tony, this looks a little familiar.
Oh no.
You're in the dilapidated subway bathroom
Oh jeez.
Oh.
with the faint glow of orange light through a stone grate. And the sound almost like laughter in the distance.
Oh no.
Let's not stop here. If we can keep going, I'm just gonna say let's keep going.
All right, everyone. You're in it now.
Oh no.
I love it when it starts that way. It seems really encouraging.
Classic.
So you know what this is. You know where you are. You just hear the faint sounds of chains clanking, suspended from the ceiling, and the ambiance of a grimy subway bathroom. You can hear flies, not just
They're
the
not my
ones-
flies. Okay.
Yeah,
The other 5.
other flies, but they are drawn to you. So, the more you talk, more flies will show up at this point.
I can't communicate with these flies, can I?
Oh gosh.
No.
Can I
However,
can I natural world to see if I can identify them? Like species?
They're
Yeah.
flies.
They're weird flags.
I failed.
they're weird flies.
Yeah.
They're flies attracted to my poop mouth.
Yeah, yeah. These
Solves
are
the case.
these are flies. Your flies, but they're just
Based
a
on
little
a true
off.
story.
So, have you decided to wait on the platform?
Yeah, I don't think I want to go in there.
This seems, yeah.
I'm not really feeling up to it.
It's
I'm
fair.
good.
It does seem rather unpleasant.
You seem very familiar with this, Tony. I almost called you Paris, Tony.
Well, I may or may not have seen it in a hallucination. It might have been real. At this point, I don't know, but I don't want to go in there because the last time I saw it, I puked in here. It's still there, I think.
What
Is it?
did you
It's still there.
What did
It's
you
still
see
there.
in it?
Well, you could see it's kind of gross. And then there was probably the most horrific looking person I've ever seen. So much so that it warped my view of humans, and I vomited all over the floor. So,
Then, yeah.
Can I get a spot hidden
you bet.
All
from
of us or
everyone, please?
Fail.
Failure.
Mamacita.
Failure.
Success.
None of us see it. Oh,
Gertie's the
Gertie,
only one who
thank
succeeded.
goodness.
I saw something.
Oh, yeah, I failed.
gonna push
I'm the
it.
only one. I don't know if we should trust
I
me.
pushed it and got a hard success.
Okay. So
I don't know if
Gert-
we should, if I don't know if we want to see it or not, but I've seen it now.
Gertie, you are kind of nodding, after Tony has relayed this description to you. And then as your eyes wander, you see a silhouette in between the stalls of the open bathroom stalls in the distance. There is a figure huddled in between them. Paris, you see this figure as well. And you also see, as the faint orange light envelops its form, kind of gnarled flesh.
Are you all seeing that fella at the end of the bathroom there?
I told you, I've already seen it. I don't need to go in there. Please don't go in there.
He could need
Please
help.
I'm gonna trust the vomit reaction that happened previously.
That is a
I'm
fair
gonna
point.
stay here.
Well, we've all been touching things and getting a little weird ourselves. So, like, what if it was just another person who touched the wrong mushroom, ate the wrong mushroom? We got stinky face with the flies. I mean, it could happen to anybody.
Okay. All right. Suit yourselves.
I'm
I'm
not
staying on
saying
the
we
platform.
it up. I'm not gonna run into his open arms.
Tell you what, Tony, if you're going to stay here, lend me your knife.
I'm not gonna stay here and not have a knife. Sorry, the flies and the vomit. It's hard to speak.
It's a little much.
I'm really overwhelmed right now.
That's very true.
Just start naming. How about name Reds?
All right. Red,
Tomato sauce.
tomato, pepperoni.
I don't want to like.
I'm gonna grab my knife and put it kind of like I'm gonna do like I only had a paintbrush with me, so I'm gonna do like the assassin's thing where I have it kind of like here, so if I'm walking, you can't really see it,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna approach it, so it doesn't look like I'm armed, but I am secretly. So if I need to, I can do an uppercut.
I'll walk behind Paris like with the chainsaw, but it's down.
I'm
walk-
riding a chainsaw. It's really hidden. You can't see it.
No, just directly behind Paris.
Dragging behind you so the teeth grind on the floor. Intimidatingly.
Pyramid head.
Ooh, pyramid Gertie. Well, you are gonna get a new head, so you could get a pyramid. We don't know.
Well, yeah, it could be anything.
I would like to walk alongside Paris, holding the torch aloft to, illuminate our path forward.
Okay.
So you're gonna approach the creepy guy with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Can't let you go unescorted, my dear.
I appreciate it, but I can handle myself. And then I'm gonna walk up and be like, "Hello, we heard there's someone in here. Do you need any help?" And I'm gonna try and put as much of a polite, nice, seductive lilt in my voice as I possibly can to make it seem like we are not threats, even though half of us, if all of us, are carrying weapons.
When you look up to address the huddled figure, you notice that it's gone.
Oh no.
Good.
No.
That's on the platform with us.
Yeah. That was my first thought. Is like, oh, it's just here. It's here now.
It's
Wait, how
coming
did
for
we
you
lose sight of it?
specifically.
We were looking at it the whole time, weren't we?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, you might have looked away at some point.
Right? Does that matter? Does it
Blink
matter
your
if we were
eyes,
looking at it the whole
perhaps.
time?
It's kind of dark in here. It's hard to tell. Maybe you're just looking at a pile of rags, which is exactly what is in the space where that person used to be.
I'm holding the knife like this now. I'm like, oh no, I still
there-
have my shield.
Yeah.
Is there a door in here that looks like it would exit out of the bathroom?
Give me a spot hit.
That is an extreme success. 3 versus
Ooh.
55.
You notice on
But
the
not nearly as good.
other end of the area, there appears to be a what looks like almost like a furnace door in the wall, like a heavy iron door with slits in the top part.
I'll just nudge Gertie like, "Hey, Gertie, I'm gonna go check on something. 1 second." And I'll walk up to the door.
Okay, so the door handle does turn, and indeed can be opened.
I found an exit. It looks like it's the door. It leads somewhere.
Something comes sprinting to your
Oh, the
side,
sound.
and you instantly turn to meet eyes with the terrible man who is going to try to surprise choke you.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Surprise strangling.
Oh god.
Would you
Did I
like
try to dodge?
Yeah.
I got a 16 success.
All right. You duck under his grasping, gnarled hands, and this he's just kind of standing in front of you, looking at you with this contorted, extremely wide grin.
Like, hey, Tony, does this look like the guy you saw, or is this a different one?
Is this the guy you saw?
Okay.
What's this on? Is this the guy?
Well, hey, friend, how you doing?
He doesn't say anything, but he just starts breathing really hard.
That's good.
Maybe that's just how he says hello, a little grab.
He kind of does this weird, like, little shimmy back as he then does a little hop into a roundhouse kick.
All right.
Can I try and dodge him again?
Yeah. He's having a martial arts fight.
Oh, 31 out of 22.
You're in luck because he failed pretty bad and flips back and then kind of like stumbles into this crab crawl. And it's just like looking at you and then looking at Tony. And he starts scuttling towards Tony.
I want to run to meet him now.
Okay.
No. Knife pulled. I see that if Theodore has it to fight, like, Teddy seems to be my catalyst in these so far. Is like, all right, well, if he could do it, if he could do it, I could do it. So
She's willing to
Yeah.
do it.
I wanna
Yep.
I wanna charge, and I think I wanna pounce with my knife on this, if
All
I
right.
can.
Go for it. Would you like to use your cooking skill?
You bet I do. This comes in handy in kitchens, by the way. I swear it.
Stabbing.
Ooh.
Not
Yikes.
this kitchen.
Not this kitchen.
Oh.
What'd you get?
That's it. I'm coming for you. I got an 81 out of 65.
All right. So he got a success. So what happens is you pounce for that strike, and he slides.
Whoa, cool.
Does like a slide tackle
That's sweet. Whoa.
and kicks your foot, and you go tumbling forward. And then he he's gonna try to grab onto you.
Oh, great. That's good. Grabbing onto me now.
He's grabbing onto you now. You can dodge.
Oh, yeah. Let's try to dodge. Let's try to dodge his grab. Let's see what happens.
Mm.
No, it's a failure, too. Boo.
Okay. Well, he also failed, so he's just kind of like trying to grab onto you, but you're like, it's just nothing's connecting. It's kind of awkward. All right, who's next?
Just slapping each other.
For my own sanity, can you please make that noise again? It made me very happy.
I don't even want to fight this guy. Do we see that that's... Do we notice that that's where he went, I guess?
Yeah, he's just kind of like he just is like now at this point he's gone back into his like crab pose, and he says, "Unmove yourself from my bathroom."
Right away, sir. Right
We're
away.
trying. We're trying
If you
over
could just
here.
step to the side, we will evacuate the premises.
This is my throne room, and I have many thrones.
I see. Okay. That lovely. I love what you did with the
They're
plate.
all full, so you must leave. There's no room for your contributions.
Oh,
Okay.
He's telling us we can't sit here.
Can you point us to the nearest exit, or
No,
no? Okay.
you must think
Wanna-
for yourself, you creature.
Doubt.
so you must stink for yourself.
Tony stinks for all of us.
I will stink, and you will think.
Let me try and breathe in his vicinity.
Use your breath.
Be
Things you're
like,
not allowed to say during COVID anymore.
Yeah.
right? It's 1929, baby. We only got completely different problems now.
Yeah, it's a different Blake.
So you're breathing your rancid, fly
Yeah, I
attracting breath.
want to be like, I'll stink for myself. I'll stink for all of this, for all of us, for all of mankind.
That's good.
All right,
Yeah,
he gets
Can
a
I,
full. Yeah, what would you like to do?
is that? Am I trying to intimidate? Are we trying to out stink each other?
Yes. I would go for intimidate, but you're gonna get an advantage or a bonus.
I'm reminded of Bilbo versus Gollum with the riddles, but
But with
But with
stank.
Whoa,
Dang.
28, baby.
You give him a full you shower him. You stink.
There's room for you in his throne room. We got a new king here.
His eyes bulge open in disbelief, and you see his weird Freddy Krueger-esque lips trembling, and he gets down on one knee and he says, "My liege," and bows his head.
Stand up over him, and I take my knife and I kind of try to sheath it somewhere, but I've got nowhere to actually put it, so I just like tap him. I tap him on the shoulder with my knife. I say, "Good, rise, my knight. You're in company of royalty now."
He's just kind of standing awkwardly, like he's got like a chimpanzee gait. You know, he's like kind of like hunched over, and like his knees are like bent. You know what I mean? He's kind of awkwardly like, oh. And he's like, "My liege, I must give you an offering of my fullest throne." And he grabs you by the wrist and starts tugging you towards the toilets on the other end of the subway.
Oh
Bathroom.
no.
He said
Bye,
fullest
Tony.
throne.
Bye, Tony.
I think this is good for once.
Okay.
All right.
I've
if you
seen
say
more.
so.
Oh,
All right, so I kind of I want to follow him there, I guess, to what he's showing me.
He uncovers the toilet bowl.
And it's flowers and a lovely meadow, and everyone's happy. And
Roll sanity, please.
Oh,
Boo.
no.
This is going to be a good one.
No, not sanity,
Ah,
not sanity.
success.
Constitution. Constitution.
All right,
first.
well, I succeeded my sanity roll. Just
Good,
saying.
good. You're fine. You're fine.
Great.
Mentally,
Constitution,
you're fine.
succeed.
Okay. You do not vomit.
Good.
I cannot describe what you see. It might be way too much. So I'll spare you all.
Thank you.
It's gonna
Merciful God.
Merciful.
be way too much.
I'm like,
You leave a changed person, though. You turn away. A changed.
thank you for your gift and your kindness. I decree that you will never show anybody this again.
It is our secret.
This is for you and me. What do we
Kingdom.
what do we call you, my knight?
Me?
Yes, your name.
Stink Fleek. The Fleek is stink.
Yeah.
Good.
Great. Sir Stinkfleek, can you show us the way out?
He's quiet for a second, and then he farts. And then he makes that noise.
That's good.
Relatable.
My lord, this is your kingdom. You must stay and contribute to the stink. It is of utmost importance. We must sway the laws of this domain, lest they fall to the highfalutin surface dwellers.
Highfalutin. Hey, Stigfleet.
Back you! Away from my liege.
Yes, I'm just like another. I'm a friend of your liege. And may I just say,
I have known this king for over generations. You know these subjects, my liege. He doesn't know you. He's not saying anything. Away.
Sorry, it was all caught in my throat. They are with me. They are my knights as well. Please treat them as you would treat me. Answer them any questions, except don't show them anything you've shown me. Those are royal secrets.
Of course, my liege, of course.
well, I just wanted to say that, I got word that there's some real good stink outside that we could go, rally up to bring back to you.
Yes.
But we gotta leave to get it.
Oh.
We gotta venture outside. And we are willing to make that sacrifice. We're willing to put ourselves in that position on the outside, away from the glorious space that you got here.
The glory of the kingdom, you will bring more stink. It is.
But the liege, Tony, has to come with us to escort us. Is actually part of the deal,
No, my liege!
And he hangs on to his arm.
How else is
You
going
may
to make
come.
sure we find the correct stink for your kingdom?
No, that's true. He is the most discerning. I've known him for over thousands of years.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
just gonna
Our
kind of lean into.
souls were crafted together in the womb.
Tony
Yeah,
didn't
you
tell
can
us.
tell. Oh, you can tell by the flies. It's a family.
Yes.
It's a family
kind of
thing.
like lean into Ira. Like, why are we like humoring this thing? Why
We're
don't
the reflections of each other.
This is all a question.
Well,
I just want to leave, though.
So let's.
so Stinkfleet, sir, good night. Tell us, how do we get to the surface so that we could
Find
find
more stink.
a good surface stink for you
Oh.
to bring back to my kingdom?
Well, that door, it leads up to the surface.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Oh, well.
who knew? The only door out of here leads to the surface.
Yes, well, it's one of many. You would know if you were a favorite, like me.
No, I'm not a
Right.
favorite.
You're not. That's why
Good.
you don't know.
No,
And you're not even
Can-
stinky.
no, I shower too
That's true.
regularly for that.
That's true.
You're a
No.
low-level stink.
Don't Stinkfleet. Don't let them bring down your stink. Your
I can
stink
barely hear
is-
the words. They fall like wet rain on the ground.
Spectacular. Don't worry about them. You are the highest stink next to me.
Well, I am fleekest of stink. I know this.
That-
You named me, my liege.
That's what I've heard.
In the
That's what I
furnaces
heard.
of Makala.
It's why I came to you for help. It's why I came to you.
Over 10 million generations of our lineage.
A lot of generations. A lot of generations. You and me, we're brothers.
no.
We're like this.
No, we're more than that, my liege.
I'm gonna open
like-
the door.
I'm confused.
Are you-
If he's your liege, how are you equal?
We're not.
You're
How
saying that
dare
you're
you?
equal.
Less stinky.
like,
You're least stinky. It was him first. Now it's you.
I like.
I am
I
an
like.
undercover stink, I will have you know.
I like
I stay
Spain.
clean so I can find the other stinks because I don't want my stink to think I don't want to think that your stink could be not as good. But I'm just smelling my own.
Don't worry, I'll take care of this stink fleet.
So you're saying
When we get back
may
up to the
be-
surface, you're gonna get one of these.
No, my liege, please.
Not you,
less-
not you,
less
stink fleet.
stinky.
Not
but I
you.
am
Don't worry.
merciful. I'm good.
What-
I'm good though.
These
am
light,
good.
these light
Moral.
stinks, they're gonna
I
get.
am moral.
These light stinks are gonna get this. Don't worry, you're
No,
good.
my
It's-
liege, spare them. Take me instead. I will be the martyr. I will
Would
be
you
the
like to come up-
messiah to the least stinky?
Do you want to come up with us to the surface to collect the proper
no,
stinks for?
I am
okay.
unworthy. Of such a
Okay.
task. I must
If
fill
you-
the thrones for your return.
Okay.
my liege.
Then your task
You have to return. That's
until we
fine.
return is to fill these thrones with the stink of stinks.
The fakest of stink, my liege. In your name. Huzzah for the king!
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Yes, huzzah.
I bid you
Huzzahs all
adieu.
around.
Good stink.
He bows to the point where you think his head's going to go through the floor, but it doesn't.
I'm gonna go through the door.
I'm gonna leave. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
After you, my party.
Your entourage.
I'm just gonna straight up like hoof it down this.
Yeah.
Oh
go.
boy. Yeah, so I
You
follow.
better visit him.
He's gonna he's gonna get a
I'm
Christmas
waiting
card
for
and a
you.
Stromboli. He's gonna get both. It's gonna be a rotten Stromboli though.
Yeah,
Because he
Rance
likes
is
that.
gonna-
It's for him. It's his favorite.
With rotten eggs.
The heavy iron furnace door closes behind you,
Okay.
and you were
So
met
what-
before steps, stone steps. These ones, though, are a little bit more like cyclopean, so they're like revolving upwards.
Nice.
I just want to get out. Like I'm
Yeah, let's
panicking
do.
so bad right now.
Yeah, give me a sandy roll because you've dealt with a lot of claustrophobia.
I've run out of blues.
Whoop, that's a failure.
Failure.
Oh dang it! I failed you.
You take 6 points of standing damage.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
I am now
no.
temporarily insane.
Yeah, do you have
Wow.
a list of the 10 things, the 10 ailments?
No, I
get
think
it.
that's only in the keeper's handbook that I don't have.
I can get it. Okay, what do you roll?
I gotta roll a d10, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
A 3.
A red mist descends on the investigator and they explode in a spree of uncontrolled violence. Destruction is directed at their surroundings, allies, and foes for 1d10 rounds.
Edward, you turn to your comrades with a peculiar smile on your face.
Oh.
You
Get me
fools
outta
kept
here.
me locked down here too much talking about stink and stat and why would you do this to us? And I'm just gonna start swinging with the friggin' the torch at them.